fine. Today I want to talk about a topic that I have been thinking for a while, and I think now is the perfect time. As I announced in the previous video, we decided to have a kid now. We are organizing everything to make this new phase, this dream come true. I want to talk about other things. I want your opinion. I use this veranda to read, but I thought I could make a better use if I also make this like my studio for recording videos like this instead of using my room. Hi guys, how are you today? I don't know what to think. What do you prefer? This place or my room? I think it's kind of nice. I have a chair, pictures. I don't know if you can see. Also, I made my makeup. Look. Normally I don't put makeup to record any videos. The only thing I put is cream. Do you prefer like this or without makeup? Tell me in the comments. Serious talk. What I wanna talk to you is about what being married to a Korean guy in Korea taught me. This topic is very important because for sure if you were watching me here, it's because either you want to marry to a Korean guy or have a relationship with a Korean guy, or you want to have a relationship with another person from another country. As you know, I told you in the previous video, I'm 38 years old and Jun, my husband, is 33 years old, so I'm 5 years older than him. When I met Jun, he was 28 and I was 34. Normally women got mature faster than men, so we had to grow up together and we faced many challenges. And this is what I want to talk to, because most of them point to one problem. First, I want to explain to you how I was before I met Jun. Since I was a teenager, I was focused on studying. I was studying many languages. I didn't have proper time to have fun, go to parties, hang out with friends. That time, I had my mom telling me a lot how I should be independent. Shouldn't depend on men. And that's because my mom depended on my dad. But it's not because it's a bad marriage. It is a wonderful marriage. For you have an idea, I have never seen my dad fight with my mom. I haven't ever seen my dad say any bad words. My dad is doctor. He stayed majority of the time at the hospital. So I grew up seeing my dad work as crazy and my mom taking care of everything at the house. So it was my mom's choice to stop to work and take care of the family. My mom worked in a bank. She was managing a bank. And also plus, my mom only finished the high school. When I was 21 years old, I moved to São Paulo. I spoke at the time 3 languages, but in the end, when I met Jun, I was speaking 5 languages. Got also my financial independence. It's very important. If you are thinking of having an international relationship, you must be prepared to spend money. It's not cheap. Once I achieved that, I was 30 years old and I didn't have a relationship that would lead me to get married and have kids. When I met Jun, I was on vacation in Ireland and he was there and we met. And after that, we decided to stay together. When I say after that, I mean it was very quick. So I remember 1 month later, I was moving to Ireland to stay with him. This is when the all difficult started. So it wasn't a financial problem. We were okay financially, but it was a cultural problem. Because things that I thought it was funny, it was interesting, for him it wasn't funny nor interesting. We had to learn how to live together. And what was the biggest problem? As I was used to lead people, control everything, to take the decisions, when I started a relationship with Jun, I started to do with him what I was used to do in my normal life. I didn't know how to make the transition. And to help me, I had therapy. Because it's not only about to give up everything I had in my studies, my job, the biggest career I would have. I had to recreate myself. The person I was in the past wouldn't exist anymore. There's no space for this new place because I was in an international marriage. And when we moved to other country, everything we had as work, as study, it is erased. It's not that the company sent you to live in another country and work for that. No, you were moving because you married someone. So everything you had here saves one or another degree you might have. If you have this degree in another country, you can use. In my situation, I didn't have, so I lost everything. So here in Korea, I can't work as the person I was. The only thing I had was study. So when Jun were here, Jun was trying to get inside my life with his open mind that he realized it wasn't that open later. But in that time, he thought he was very open-minded, and I was blocking him because I was the leader. I take the decisions, and I forgot it was a family. I had another person with me. This was the most difficult part, to let him help me. And every time he tried to help me, it was a problem because I didn't accept. It's like,
Jun, I don't need your help. I can do myself. Don't think I can do this.
Women can do everything they want, but once I came to Korea, here I learned how is the society, and I start to open also my mind to this other culture, because now I will explain you how it will work here by my side, okay? The way I understood. Korean society understands that men and women, they are different, and because they're different, each one has your own trait. So I use these traits to make my marriage better. For sure, here in Korea, you can also find a woman who doesn't want to get married and want to develop her career. And for Korean people, it's totally okay. But you also have people who want to be traditional. They want to have a family, they want to raise their kids. And also, it's totally okay. Because here, you can freely decide what you want. And people support what you decide. They don't demonize you. They understand you need to divide to conquer more. So once I realized the only thing Jun wanted is feel needed, to be helpful, our marriage started to develop very well. For example, at the house we have our chores. And it's not that I'm obliged to wake up early and prepare his breakfast or prepare his lunch or do anything for him. It's not like this. It's more like I know if I wake up early and prepare his breakfast, he will be happy. And because he is happy, he will do something for me. And here, I learned it's not about to get something, it's about to give to receive back. And once you start to do this, the marriage develops and the love grows. It's much better you have someone with you, going with you, than you fight your battles alone. And this is what I feel in my marriage. I'm not alone. And Jun is the one who can protect me. Recently, I was thinking about why I couldn't meet him in the past 10 years. And I don't know, I would be like 28, 27 years old. And for sure he wouldn't stay with me because he would see that girl who doesn't want help from anyone, especially men, because she can do everything. And this girl is not suitable for this marriage because here we work together. And Jun for sure wouldn't stay with me. And I want to tell you something very funny. In the beginning of our relationship, I remember Jun never carried my bag. He told me once the man who carries a bag is a submissive man. But today, when we go outside, doesn't matter the size of my bag or if it's only my phone, he carries. You know why? I'm carrying your bag because I can show to everybody that I'm the one who is taking care of you. So for me, to have your bag with me is a signal of pride. When we go to any restaurant, he opens the door for me. He put the food on my plate, he served my drink, and it's okay. Because this is the way he show how he loves and take care of me. Wasn't exactly the language barrier, wasn't the fact that I don't have many friends because I can't speak the language. It's not about I'm not working. The most difficult thing I had to face was to open myself and let him in. I had a so different mind, and I can tell you now I'm happier than before because I'm not alone, and this is amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any other suggestions about any other topic you wanna know about my opinion, please put in the comments below. And don't forget to tell me about this scenario and tell about my makeup if you like it or not. So guys, thumbs up and see you in the next video. Bye bye!